You know what occurred to me the other day? You know what you have in common with every human being on the face of this earth, not only currently, but every human being that's ever lived? The absolute most successful person on the face of the earth today, maybe it's the Amazon dude, or it's someone in sports, or someone in entertainment. You know what you have that they have too? And they can have no more than what you got. That's 24 hours in a day. We all got the same amount of time, and they can't buy any more than what you got. I'm down here in front of this wonderful library that we have here in this community, and Brother Dansby and his staff, Mary Beth, years ago, there's been a lot of people served here and a lot of good books. You get in here and read every book that you want to on your subject of choice, the thing that you want to improve. Read it all, and they got some good ones. Go in there and absorb and saturate yourself with information of what you need to do. Get it all in your head. But when you walk out these front doors with all that information, if you don't have the desire or the want to change or to get better, then you're just a smart person who ain't going to change. You can have all the information in your head, but until you have a heart of transformation, it ain't going to matter. And for the most of us, what we want to do is we want to blame other folks, outside sources, for why I can't this or for why I can't that. Now, I understand there are some people who have sickness and illness and difficulty that would hinder some of that. I get it. But for a lot of us, we just want to make excuses. We want to blame the economy. We want to blame mom and daddy. We want to blame the president. We want to blame husband, wife, kids. We want to blame coach. We want to blame teacher. We want to blame boss. When in all reality, a lot of that is we just ain't getting out there and getting it done. We got the information on how to do it. We just don't want to do it. We don't want to expend the energy to do it. So we just want to sit back and it fall in our lap, but that ain't how it works. The average millionaire gets up at 4 a.m. What are you and me doing? We sleeping. The average millionaire gets up at 4 a.m. and they get it done. They stay up late. They understand there's only 24 hours in the day and that nobody else is going to do it for them. Yeah, there's a few folks who have just stuff dropped in their laps and they don't have to work very hard, but that ain't you and that ain't me. Got to get up early before everyone else gets up. Got to stay up late when everybody else has gone to bed. You can't get it done laying into bed. The average very successful person gets about 6 hours of sleep a day, about 6. So you can't just want your way to get better. You got to get up and you got to do it. When you don't feel like it, when you don't want to, when you're tired, you just got to make it happen. Stop blaming everybody else. You got the same 24 hours in a day that every person on the face of this earth has. From the poorest person in the world to the absolute richest human being in the world. You got the same 24 hours. And it's up to you with what you decide to do with it. Yeah, come down here and read all these books, man. That'll be good. They appreciate the business. But until you walk out these doors and say, I've got to make some changes in my life, there ain't going to be no changes to happen. You got to find it within inside. Somewhere deep down. Maybe something you've not uncovered before. Get that same 24 hours today. Absorb information. Another key trait of successful people is they read books, or they listen to books, or they try to learn something new every single day. That's great. But then you got to get out here in the dirt and you got to work. You got to be uncomfortable. You got to go through some pain, some difficulty. You got to be disciplined and get it done. There's a time to retire and a time to relax and a time to take it easy, and we all want to get there. But for most of us, we still got stuff to do. And the time to relax, it ain't today.